Good evening, everyone. I'm Brendan.
I'm Leo Fitzsimmons.
I'm Mary Burkott.
And I'm Raul Ferrari.
And you're watching
The
Royal View!
again after so many months. And we'd also like to welcome back Mary.
I'm
who's
back.
Been somewhere.
I was in
She's
London
been in
for
London,
a semester. It was amazing and wonderful, but now I'm back, and I'm here to talk to all of you guys.
And you finally met Emma Watson.
I did not meet Emma Watson, but I did meet my arch rival, Taylor Swift.
Oh, good.
Not my arch rival. I have no opinion on her, really. But, and Ed Sheeran.
Really?
I also met Nick Grimshaw. Not many people know who that is, but he's one of the hosts of the BBC Studios. I saw Hugh Grant at a pizza place with his child and made a fool of ourselves in front of him. But he wasn't very friendly, I'll be honest. But regardless, I mean, he was his child out to dinner, so. But yes, I am back. We are missing Sarah. She graduated early last year. We miss her a lot.
And Alejandro, too.
Yes, Alejandro. Oh, man, he's gone too.
Yeah.
But we wish them the best in their future endeavors.
Yeah.
That's what the WWE releases every time they release it. They fire someone. We wish them the best
Yeah,
in
we
their
wish
future
them
endeavors.
Yeah.
But I
Pretty
won.
cookie cutter response.
But all right, how was your guys' summer?
How was it, Leo?
I worked at the same
was
summer camp
smooth.
I've worked at for the past 3 years, so this was my 4th year. I actually had to do 2 major jobs in addition to my numerous smaller jobs. I had to run the music specialty and also at the last minute the cooking specialty, of which I am not an expert, but I quickly learned the fine art of using a microwave, kind of brushed
There you
up
go.
on that being in college,
That's all you
and
need.
a hot plate.
Oh, that's pretty
So
good.
it was pretty
Awesome.
fun.
What did you do, Brendan?
I worked at C-SPAN, which is pretty good, pretty
That's
cool.
cool,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I basically just did all the stuff that we did here, but as like a professional.
Didn't you
setting, so
meet
it's
somebody?
different.
Did you meet a couple of politicians and stuff?
I did. I met Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio and the guy with the curly hair, Rand Paul, who was.
Didn't you say one of them was? Yeah, was he the jerk?
Rand Paul was not a very nice man, so he was mean, and he was specifying or implying, I guess, that I wasn't doing my job, and that's not cool, Senator Paul. That's not cool.
You don't have our vote.
Yeah.
What did you do?
didn't
What didn't
do?
you do,
Yeah.
actually?
He got up at one point. He was sitting in the studio, and at one point he just got up and left. And the guy who was like my supervisor just said like follow him and make sure that he doesn't do anything. And then when he came back to sit on the studio, he like looked at me. He's like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you working?" And I'm like, "Okay, thank you, Senator." Then I just showed him back in. So he's not a nice man. He's just kind of rude. But other than that, it was great.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Raul, what were you
It's
up
cool. I was a bum.
Yeah.
I didn't really do much. I went back home to the ATX. It's Austin, Texas. It was really hot. Like there was no going outside before 8 p.m. It was like 500 degrees. But I had a summer job that I hated. You ever get like anxiety? Like I felt literally like depressed.
Same.
Like going to my job every day. I was super sad.
Tell us.
This is
what
college,
What
that's
job?
anxiety.
Yeah,
What
what was your
job
job?
is this? Yeah.
It was at like a fast food like restaurant. It like
Which
sucks.
one?
It's called Freddy's Frozen Custard. It's like a southern
never.
chain.
Okay.
Well, that's
Wait,
why.
where are you from?
He literally
Sorry.
just-
Missouri.
He literally just said.
Did you say Texas?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I like tone him out.
You've been gone too
You
long.
don't have an accent though.
I know, because I wasn't born in
Okay,
Texas.
well, that's what I was
I'm a
wondering.
Floridian.
Oh, sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm from Miami. But yeah, no, it sucked. They were really mean, and like people were not friendly. There was a lot of pressure. I found out that fast food is like the worst job I could ever have. Like,
Well, what specifically did you do? Were you working the window, working the cashier? Prep?
I was I worked at the front end, so that entails being the cashier, doing the custards, and also doing drive-through, and you also have to clean the front as well, like when it's like after every
Yeah.
rush or whatever, and it was just like weird because like you just have to do like 50 million things. I suck at multitasking at that level, like
Okay.
because you have to get people's food. I almost went the whole summer without doing drive-through, and I would have been super stoked. And then they like made me do it once, and I messed up 2 people's orders. I gave them the wrong food, and they hated me for like a good thing.
That's okay.
I went the whole summer without a name tag, so that they were very unprofessional.
Okay, there you go.
It's helping you to see how important it is to finish college. So that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
absolutely.
Yeah, you're gonna be more motivated to work now.
Maybe, but like even if I didn't finish college, I would just get a job somewhere else though. I
Yeah,
just
that's
wouldn't
true.
do fast food. Like
Yeah.
maybe like retail, that doesn't seem
Okay.
as bad. But true though.
Yeah.
Finish college.
Yeah.
A lot
for
of people
sure.
dropped out. Have you noticed that? A lot of people
I
didn't
didn't
come
notice
back.
that.
Well, you were gone, but like you
Yeah.
guys.
Mary didn't do anything over the summer.
Sorry.
No, I did.
What'd you do?
Basically, when I came back from London, I tried to buy a song off iTunes and overdrew my account. So
Wow.
And
yeah,
got arrested.
that was pretty. No,
Yeah.
I did not
You
get
didn't
arrested.
read the terms of service.
I was like, wow, I really
She
need
gotta
money
hate
and I
you,
really
okay
need
with
to have a
it.
job. So I worked at the deli in Weiss. It was
Nice.
a really glamorous job,
Yeah.
cutting meat for other people. But honestly, I mean, it was a sucky job and I really hated it, but I loved the people I worked with, so that was definitely wonderful and I made friends. They were all, you know what I mean, older and just, I had this one girl, Audrey, she was like 75 years old and she doesn't even need to be working, but she likes to be busy. And it was honestly great. I loved the people that I met. It was just an awful job,
Yeah.
but at least I got something out of it.
Yeah, that's good.
And by that I mean money.
Yeah, I was assuming.
At least you got that. You got companionship.
And
You got
friendship.
money.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
none of that.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, yeah, money.
Yeah, did you work
Well,
for
yeah, I
free?
had a little bit of money, but like, dude, over like 3 months, the yield was like $500. That's nothing.
Whatever.
But
that's
you
still
got
pretty
up
good.
close and personal with
That's
two
still
people. It wasn't a pleasant interaction because
Yeah.
you messed up their orders.
There was one guy. He came in the morning, and he's like, oh, so what do you guys have here? And then I like told him, I was like, oh, we got the custards, and he's trying to figure it out. And the kid he was with, he's like, yo, what is that? And he looks, and there's like a huge roach just like crawling across the thing. And I was like, no, that happened
That
on
is
my watch.
disgusting.
That's so gross.
That happened to 2 other people.
Oh God. So
Awesome.
basically, you're telling me if I'm ever in Texas, do not go to this custard place.
Don't go to the one that I was at.
Don't go there when
But
Rebels
they
on.
do
Yeah.
have like some of the best fries. Like they were so good.
Okay.
The burgers are kind of whack, but like the people, the cooks that I was working with, kind of sucked too. They didn't season the meat. Like what? I don't know.
Okay. Well,
It's a
all
bunch
right.
of bums.
Well, now we can all. Everyone knows about ourselves.
Yeah.
We can talk about some.
I'm sorry, I have
What are our topics
bronchitis.
today?
We're talking about the VMAs.
What?
my God,
The
I'm dying.
VMAs?
Happened last weekend.
What does that stand for?
Video Music Awards.
Ah, okay. And who hosted the
Idiot.
Video
Miley
Music Awards?
Cyrus.
Do you think it should be music
Mary's
video
twin.
awards, or are you fine with like video music awards? I was like thinking
Yeah, I
about this
think
the other
that's- actually,
day,
that
and I'm
sounds
like,
pretty
Yeah.
it could kind of go both ways, but like, I don't know. Is it?
No, I think music video awards are probably better, and that's more accurate. I mean, they are called music videos.
Yeah.
But MVAs isn't as catchy as VMAs.
Well, is it specifically for like the video productions, or is it
No,
also
not at
something?
all.
Nobody cares about the production.
mean,
they just care about who has the
yeah.
best music video.
I know
No,
that.
I mean like the actual like the video productions or like the songs too. I'm like saying it's only judging.
I'll take the
videos.
songs.
I mean, I
too.
guess. I mean, they get the songs that are, popular get the most recognition of their
Yeah.
video. So I guess.
I mean, Video Music Awards, I think, is just all music, though. It's not necessarily video. It's just like the music industry version. So it's like best
Yeah.
artist, best album, etc.
I guess so. I guess that's true.
Which is weird.
Yeah, but I feel like isn't there a tie-in between like the actual song
maybe
itself
that
and the
makes sense
video? Like,
then.
isn't there an award for like best message in a music video
I think
or in
there
a song or
used to be.
something?
I don't
I
think
haven't
there
watched the
was this
VMAs in a
year.
while.
Yeah, so none of us
I
have
watched-
watched the
no,
VMAs.
I watched
okay.
it.
She
Well, what
watched it.
happened?
It was pretty crazy.
I saw the
Yeah.
Kanye bit.
I honestly, I love Miley Cyrus, but and she's really amazing at speaking
Yeah.
and at skits. But I just didn't think. I thought a lot of her skits fell
Fell
flat.
flat.
And not that she like, it was just not funny material. I thought it was all about weed. And it's like, Miley, we get it. You smoke weed. You could do maybe one skit on that, and that's funny. But it was just not. I mean, everything was about weed, and she was
she's like,
very.
"Oh,
Oh, but,
You
eccentric.
gotta
but it's like,
know.
but it's like,
Yeah.
okay, Miley, we get it. You're not wearing clothes, but that's somehow like an annoying thing.
She can not wear clothes. I have no issue with her not wearing clothes.
Well, why do you have an issue with her smoking weed?
I don't have any issue with that
It's the
either.
fact that
It's
she
the
keeps
fact that she
overusing
keeps-
the gimmick.
And it's
not
the fact that she
funny.
keeps overusing the gimmick of not wearing
How is that a
clothes.
gimmick?
You're
That's
not
right,
wearing
she needs to
clothes in a
find a new
society where you're supposed to
gimmick.
wear clothes.
Why do you
Maybe
have to
she
wear
should.
clothes?
Yeah. Maybe she
I'm gonna
should
take
not
off
have
my
a gimmick
clothes
at
right
all.
now, you guys.
Men
Yeah.
go around
No,
shirtless
yeah,
all
no,
the
we're
time.
good.
You
Yeah.
can do it. I have no issues with this. Maybe Professor Holmes would, but
Yeah.
but no, men are
What is
always
this, Neighbors?
shirtless and wear
Seth
scantily
Rogen
clad
and
things,
Zac
and yet
Efron.
for some
Yeah.
reason when
No.
Miley Cyrus is shirtless, it's supposed to be bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. She can wear as much. I mean,
awful-
she's got a great body. Why
This is an
not?
awful
Well, did anything else
topic.
happen at the VMAs besides Miley Cyrus? Or?
No.
Kanye
yeah, of course.
West.
Well, something
Kanye
involving
did.
Miley.
What
Kanye
happened?
West had like a 20-minute
Yeah, it
like
was pretty
monologue, but he was like so high, he didn't know what he was doing.
said
he's
he
like,
was high.
like, yo, I love. This is the thing about music.
bruh.
And then he would take like a 30-second like pause, and everyone would be like, "Woo! Wait, do we clap here?" Like, woo!
Yeah,
This is the thing about
And he's
music.
just like, yo,
He's
but here's
really
the thing.
passionate.
This is whack. And then like he was talking
He was
about.
basically talking crap about the VMAs on the VMAs.
Yeah, he was talking bad about the
awesome.
video. He's like, I don't get it. And
original.
then
I'm gonna
and then they're
bash
talking
the
about
thing I'm
Taylor
currently
Swift
doing.
Yeah.
because
A
he
lot
did
of
that
people-
whole thing and he talked about it and that was.
But then he
alright.
kind of didn't even really apologize for it. He said,
Well, he didn't apologize for it.
yeah,
He was trying to
I mean,
justify
but he was
it.
kind of,
He was justifying it.
I don't even know if he was justifying it. He was kind of justifying what he did, not necessarily, you know, which regardless, I thought it was
I don't think he had
awesome. I
enough
mean,
mental sense
whatever.
to
Yeah.
cover
It was a
how
funny
much
story.
And then he said that he was going to run for president.
Yeah,
So
I still wonder if he actually is running for president or if that was just
About
kind
the
of
VMAs.
to add to the epicness of his speech. But if he is,
probably would. You wouldn't get
I'm
very
sure
far.
he'd have my vote.
Why would?
but
Okay, why would you vote for Kanye
He's
West?
brilliant, but I
Is
don't
he?
really think.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is personally.
I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
think
I
so
wouldn't
too.
put it
I think
past
that
him. I
he's a
mean,
good
like,
musician.
when
I think
Comedy
he's a
Central
terrible
roasted
musician.
Roseanne,
I
she
don't
announced
think
at
he's
the
a
end that
bad
she was running for
musician, but that
president.
doesn't-
Like, she actually did.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be uncommon to turn like a publicity stunt like that into an actual campaign.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I totally agree. But I don't. I mean,
I wouldn't vote for him.
It's
you
just,
imagine
you know,
Kim
you're,
K as our
you're good at music. You can run the
first lady.
country. Like,
Perfect.
what is that?
What is the country? One giant music video and you're the producer?
yeah, basically.
Apparently, in Brendan's world.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, no, that's
that's what you
exactly what I
said.
want. No,
That's what you said. You were
said
like,
that
yeah, he is
verbatim.
brilliant. He's a good musician. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, I guess he can run
don't
the
think-
country.
Yeah, but I don't think that means he can run a country.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't
Oh
think,
my God, that's
I'm not
hilarious.
It's like,
Sure.
man, that guy's a really good cook. I don't think he can be an astrophysicist.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Well, apparently with your
I think
logic.
Gordon Ramsay
Yeah,
could do
no,
it.
yeah, of course. That's what I said.
Everybody has their strengths.
Yeah.
And,
Some more than others.
and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Some people can write a song and some people can run a country.
Exactly.
Except
But hey,
Kanye
we
West
have
can barely
people
write a
do both.
song.
We've
that's
had
just-
people running countries that shouldn't be running countries, so you never
No.
know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna
Like
say
Obama.
Are you? Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna call out
Let's
names.
not
just kidding,
have
I
that kind of stuff on the
I don't
air.
dislike Obama.
Bro.
Fine.
Oh, God.
What?
Okay.
It's like
This will be the one episode
2015.
Obama
He's
watches.
a doc. Like we can make fun of him.
Yeah, he loves
But
it.
you can absolutely.
He's a regular viewer.
And probably.
He's a
Yeah.
regular
Obama,
viewer.
yeah.
He's really.
Yeah,
offended
Joe
right
Biden
now.
graduated
He
from the
wrote-
University
yeah,
of Scranton.
Yeah, he
so-
wrote in.
He did. He did. I think he talked about how much he hated it.
Wow.
wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised.
See, and
No,
you're getting mad at me.
no.
Look at her. She's like disparaging
I
the
don't
school.
think he. No,
on
he
the
didn't
air.
graduate from University of Scranton. He just lived in the Scranton area, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he went to Penn.
Do you think
Yeah.
he egged the dorms?
Yeah.
No.
He's petitioned to get our
I
show
think, yes,
canceled.
I think he did.
That was very. That was a good discussion.
He's
guys.
Yeah,
actually
was.
petitioned
Yes.
to get our show canceled.
No.
Uh, should we do our first
Well-
commercial?
Yes.
Yes.
Why don't we take a quick PSA break?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I'm sorry, I'm bronchitis. I'm dying. I shouldn't be on the air right now. This
We're
is.
going on pizza
that's
break,
fine.
everybody.
Hold on, I gotta put my pants back on. Like,
Yeah.
So, April,
Yeah?
you know your charger's still using energy when it's plugged into the wall, right?
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
So, April,
Yeah?
you know your charger.
哦，先生你好，歡迎光臨，等等先。誒，唔該晒。 Brandon.
Hey guys, this is my teenage friend Rachel. She's cool.
Hey. Hey, could you watch the road?
Hey, could you watch the road?
Okay. All right, well, if we die in a car crash, I want to donate my eyes to my neighbor Gary. He has a boat, and he sails all around the world. I would love to see that. I don't know if he actually needs eyes, but who would turn on a free pair of eyes, right? Who's that?
So, April,
Yeah?
you know your charger's still using energy when it's plugged into the wall, right?
Yeah, but that's not my charger. I don't even have a cell phone.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
So,
And we're back, and we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
All right. Wait, who here is a feminist? Are you a feminist? Raise your hand.
I think everyone should be equal. So I guess yes.
Feminist.
Yeah, sure.
Feminist.
What? I'm not. Okay, we should all be equal. That doesn't make me a feminist, though.
That's what it is. Feminism is the belief in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
Okay, but like I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself like a feminist. Like I'm not a part of this group.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm not a part of groups. I don't.
What?
It seems like a lot.
He's a hipster, everybody.
Oh God! Don't
You can be part of a group and not realize it, if that's what I'm understanding you're trying to say.
Yeah.
God.
I'm a feminist, and I think.
This is so stupid.
I mean, I think in Hollywood right now it's a really big thing. Specifically now, even more so than it was before. I know Emma Watson was kind of at the forefront of at least bringing the topic into living rooms. I know a lot of people were giving her crap for the white feminism and how it was a little bit of a dry version of it, and that there are a lot more racial, transgender, and a bunch of other things to consider in terms of feminism. But I think she definitely deserves a lot of credit for even just stepping up and bringing awareness to the topic. I think a lot of people have a stigma around feminism, and they think that it's just these bra-burning crazies who don't want to shave their armpits, and which is fine, absolutely. You can not shave your armpits if you don't want
Just
to.
like the 1970s.
But that's not necessarily what it is. It's merely saying that women can do whatever they want. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you can absolutely be a stay-at-home mom, but you don't have to be a stay-at-home mom. You
Do
can
what you
also
want.
go be a CEO, and you should also get paid the exact same that a man should.
And I think
Do
that's
it.
really
Same.
interesting. I mean, again, it's a topic. Feminism is a word, and it could easily evolve from that. And obviously building off of what Emma Watson started and all feminist activists, since the beginning and up through till now. You were just saying how if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you can, but you could also go out into the workforce. And in the same perspective, because feminism believes that everybody, no matter what your gender, your orientation, whatever, everybody should be equal. At the same time, a man who has traditionally always been in the workforce could also be a stay-at-home dad if he
Absolutely.
wanted to.
Absolutely.
There's no differentiation there, and I think that that's great.
Yeah, and I think that's what Emma Watson was really specifically trying to hit hard at,
What did she say?
She started the campaign He for She, and basically she wants to say that feminism involves men as well, in the terms of a lot of traditional ways that men think they're supposed to act is, men are supposed to be the manly, like, don't cry, don't show my emotions kind of men. And she's saying that, no, if you want to be like that, absolutely, you can be like that. But men should be able to express themselves as well and not feel emasculated because of that. And everybody, basically, humankind should be encouraged to just be who they are and strive for better things and don't go for something because you think that your gender is limiting you to that.
Yeah, but some people are
that's a good
annoying.
message.
Like, why would you encourage people that are annoying? Some people can be
Well,
some people can
yeah,
just be annoying.
absolutely, but just
Well,
because
So like
there's
it's like
extremists
let me
anywhere.
be who I am.
Well,
like
nobody
but
likes to be beaten over the head
There's
with an
extremists
idea, but
and anywhere that
well, I
you go.
know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you
so.
shouldn't let those people, a small sample, affect the whole.
yeah, they don't define the entire group.
Yeah, I mean, of
Well,
course there's
obviously,
gonna be some
I mean, obviously,
extremists.
I I don't hate gay people, but I hate flamboyant people, and it's just like obnoxious, and it's just like, well, I just like to dress like this, and I'm like, really though, like you like to
Yeah.
wear, like you just like I don't know, it's fine, but you're kind of like, I don't know,
Just because it makes
I almost
you
swore on
uncomfortable
the
doesn't
air.
make it
Yeah, but
wrong.
Remember, it's all a matter of opinion.
Yeah. Just because
What
it makes
you
you
find
uncomfortable
annoying,
doesn't
somebody
It's not that
might
it makes
find
me
endearing.
uncomfortable. It just seems like it doesn't like if it comes from like a genuine place and like you genuinely do it. But I feel like most of these people they're like they're just doing it for like attention, and it's just like like trying to get attention for yourself is just kind of like annoying. Like you're just being flamboyant because you think that's like what you have to do.
So you don't really care
Too?
about flamboyance, you care about attention seekers. Some flamboyant people might not be seeking attention, it's just the way that
Yeah, but flamboyance is just also no. There's no reason you should be like and like just
Why
like
not?
just because it's annoying.
Yeah,
it's
but
called
you
being
also
courteous.
have to read the way that they're doing it. If they're doing it over across the room from you, as opposed to doing it up in your face, literally,
No,
if
I
you
know.
turn your head, trying
That's
to
what
get
I'm
your
saying.
attention.
It's just that like I had a friend and he was gay and he's very flamboyant and it's just really annoying because he just felt like he had to yell like everything he was doing and it's just like yo like like have some consideration too. Like I don't want to hear you yelling in my ear. Like I don't want you to just be like, whoa.
But
like,
that might not
freaking-
have anything to do with the fact that he's gay.
I'm
It
not
might
saying that
just be
it's
his
because he's
person.
gay. I'm saying it's because he's flamboyant. He was being flamboyant. That's the whole point. That it's separated from
Yeah,
him
but does
being
he
gay.
only act that way around you, or does he do that
No,
to
he does that to
everybody?
everybody, and that's why. And everybody tells him it's annoying, and he doesn't care. And it's just like, I
But
I
then
don't
that's
understand.
a matter
Like, there's
of
a
him
reason.
changing himself.
Huh?
But then that's a matter between him and himself. He's the only one who can change that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that some people like use that as like an avenue to just be like obnoxious for like no reason. Like if I like being sarcastic, like being like a douche to people sometimes. But I have to understand that in certain groups, like certain people, like I can't act like a certain way because it's like some people don't appreciate it. Some people might not understand that I'm joking and think that I'm genuinely
absolutely.
being like
I mean, I
rude.
agree with you
So
on
I have
that
to like have a little bit of consideration for other people. That's all I'm saying.
So you don't think it's fair to you that you have to act within certain norms, but other people think that they're exempt from it?
I guess.
Okay. Well, I
Maybe.
mean,
Well,
that's,
here's my
I don't
question.
know.
Has
I just don't like
no, that's
people
a
being
fair,
obnoxious.
That's a fair
Good
feeling
point,
to,
Brandon.
Sure,
to think
yeah,
that something is
sure.
unfair
I
like
don't-
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
But
that's
it's-
valid. Well, here's my question in regard to your friend. Have you actually talked to him about this, or have other people
A
talked
lot
to him?
of people have talked to him about it, of course. This is like an actual thing. Like we've had discussions.
Well, in that
My friend,
case-
and then my friend like even told him, he's like, yo, it's because you do things like that that people have such a bad stigma against gay people. Because think about it, that's what it is. People think negatively about gay people because of flamboyance, just like people think
You're the
negatively
one
about
that's
black.
implementing the stereotype.
Well, you're saying he's reinforcing a negative stereotype.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and and it's. I don't know
Again, it's
because I
about-
know because I
feel like
know
that's
that he
about
can act
generalization,
because
though.
but
That's a generalization that you're doing.
what do you mean?
Well,
No, what I'm saying is that, like, in general, that's why people have that idea, right? Like if people think badly about gay people, it's because they've seen that stereotype and they think that that's true of everybody. And obviously, I don't think that that's true of everybody.
Yeah.
But the fact that the fact that I know that he can act normally and that he just does it just because like he thinks he has to, like that's what's annoying, and it's like that's what gives it a bad stigma. It's just like. Okay, like black people, like if they're like being loud and they're yelling at you and they're just like being overly aggressive, like there's no reason that you have to like act a certain way, and that's what like reinforces. And it's the same thing with like Judaism and they're being cheap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Blondes are dumb.
it's just reinforcing stereotypes. I don't know. Yeah, blondes are dumb. Mary, come
They're
on.
not. I'm also a fake blonde, so.
Are you really? Oh, I
Uh,
guess you have like black in here.
I used to be a natural blonde when I was a baby.
And then we all.
And we grew up, and my soul turned dark just like my
Okay.
hair. But then I hid it.
Are you gonna go back to the black?
Never. I'm a blonde at heart. But
Wow.
we're gonna do a PSA, come back and talk about more things.
Stay
stay
tuned.
tuned.
We only have 5. Oh.
No, we don't.
No, we have more.
哦，先生你好，歡迎光臨，等等先。誒，唔該晒。
Brandon.
Hi, my name's Andy Davis, the president of the up-and-coming Scranton Football Club. Are you interested in showing your support or even playing for the team? If so, the Scranton Football Club is an excellent way of building confidence. Teamwork. Character. Mental toughness. Athleticism. Scranton Football!
For more information, contact Andy Davis.
We are back, better than ever.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our honor selfie roll. You're gonna have to take it.
Yeah.
At the end.
Or
No, I
continue
have
the
a crab.
tradition?
No, I have a
Yeah,
crab,
let's do
I have a
that.
crab camera. Yeah, let
I
him
have
do it.
trust Brendan with a little more.
Yeah, right?
And there we go.
Perfect.
You can see that on
I had like
our
an ostrich head.
Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
And where else?
Our Twitter.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
And our Facebook.
That's
And
right.
our YouTube.
Woo!
Whoa, our YouTube
No, I don't
too?
think the picture's going to go up on YouTube.
Okay,
Well,
listen.
We should get an Instagram.
Well,
Oh, we should do it for the Royal View?
I thought we were
Yeah.
just doing plugs.
our show also
Or
goes up on
Pinterest.
YouTube.
Oh,
So.
that'd
Oh
be
my
good.
God.
All right.
Goes up on YouTube.
So now we're going to talk about something I'm not 100% sure is confirmed, but Brendan,
I'm about
why
to look
don't
it
you
up.
It's
You know
a
what? I'm
rumor
gonna look it up.
That
So
Bruno
don't get mad
Mars
at me on
will
my phone.
once again be performing at the Super Bowl, despite performing. Was it last year? Year before?
2 years
2
ago,
years.
I believe.
2 years ago.
He played
which
the
is still
drums, right?
super soon.
Yeah, that's
Last
true.
year
feel
was
like.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
Katy Perry was last year. I will
She
say
was
this:
better than
Bruno
him.
Mars is what?
He was pretty good.
He's.
I don't
Yeah.
really like Bruno
Amazing.
Mars that much. And
I'm
like,
not.
yeah,
I don't
he's
have
pretty
anything against Katy Perry.
He's
No, I meant her
invited.
Super Bowl performance.
good. He was
I don't-
invited.
He was invited. That's what it said on the
Okay.
headlines.
I don't think.
So there's a chance.
He should be back though. He's amazing,
Yeah.
but I don't understand why
Well,
you would bring him back.
I
Bruno
agree. 'cause
Bring
it's-
Beyonce back, if anything.
Yeah,
Come on.
well, yeah. I was
Let's
gonna.
get somebody
I was,
new.
well, yeah,
I agree,
yeah. I
but
was
I'm
gonna
saying-
ask, who do
Yeah.
you think should be the act or acts for the Super Bowl?
Weird Al, because he was supposed to be the guy last year.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they said. People signed a petition
That's what
that
you
he should have
hear.
been the guy, and a lot of people were stoked on it. I think that would be sweet. Like Weird Al doing the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
but did he acknowledge it, or was it just like public wanted him, but he wasn't for
Yeah.
it?
Oh, I don't know.
Sam
like
Smith would be
I
amazing.
mean, like the Super Bowl probably already had it planned, like what they were doing. It's just something that people were saying. This was around the time his album came out, and they were just like, "Oh, Weird Al, you should do that." Everybody was super stoked on Weird Al.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that'd
think
be fun.
I don't know right now who I think would be best. I mean, I would love to see Sam Smith, but I don't know if he's like the Super Bowl type, if that makes sense. I don't know. He's just a raw talent. I don't see any flashy things going on there.
Slipknot.
Well, I was gonna say, like, when you think of the Super Bowl halftime
Cannibal
show,
Corpse.
like, last year with Katy Perry was a great example. Yes, she has the music going for it, but she's also a very big entertainment
Yeah.
spectacle kind of thing.
Exactly.
Like, you know, she had these over-the-top props and stuff, and I totally agree with you. Sam Smith, great music.
Amazing.
It's just I don't know if he's been around enough to develop a sense of theatricality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not even that. I just don't think that's his style.
Yeah.
I don't
his-
care. I don't care who performs, but I want them to bring back that one really
shark?
enthusiastic shark. Yeah,
Yes, the
yeah, I
shark.
want that.
Oh, Left Shark.
Yeah, Left Shark. I love that
Left
dude.
Shark.
Just
That
That
bring
guy
it
was
back.
pretty funny.
Just reincarnate it.
Sam
We should
Smith
get Corky
is
Buchek.
recording the theme song to the next James Bond movie. It was just confirmed. So that I'm excited to see because Adele did the last one and she obviously killed it. And I feel like, and they always
That'd actually
equate Adele and Sam Smith, like they always say Sam Smith is the male Adele. So
That
I'm
would have
really
been.
excited to see
That would have been pretty. That actually might not be bad.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be really, really good.
I was gonna say Bruce Springsteen, but then I remember his like last performance was
Ooh.
not super great.
Boo.
Ooh, he's old and he's not quite.
Should get Corky
up to-
Buchek. You know Corky Buchek?
No.
Bing bang, bing bang, bing.
Is that a
As
real
weird as it
song?
sounds, I think
Is that a
Fifth
real
Harmony
person?
is a pretty good one.
Really?
Oh my God.
Greatest music like that.
If anybody out there got that
I'm
reference,
just
I'm
not,
happy
I
for
don't know, I
you.
wouldn't
Yeah.
Meghan Trainor.
We should get Rick and Morty on the stage.
They're not big
Yes,
enough.
Oh my
Adele could.
Oh, that
I
would.
know, but another like.
Just have holograms
I
of,
just
of
only
Rick and
because I
Morty.
don't like
Miley?
her
Rick and
style.
Morty.
Miley would be sick.
She could mix the music with
As
the
long as she's
spectacle.
not too, she has to respect where she's at. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
that's the thing. Like, you know,
And
obviously,
I
you
don't
know,
think
she's created this
she would.
image
I love
of herself
Miley, but
now.
she's really like making it hard for me to defend her. I think she has such an amazing raw natural talent, and she's an insane voice. I don't think she's putting it necessarily to what she could be. She does an unreal cover of "Take Care" by Etta James,
I don't know who that is.
and she's just literally screaming and just unbelievable where her voice can go. And I don't know, I know this whole new crazy album that she just released is a passion project, which I give her a lot of credit for. It's not a follow-up to We Can't Stop. Or I think was that her name of her last album?
I believe so.
It's not a follow-up album, but it is like, it's just basically whatever she wanted to do. And apparently there's some unlistenable songs on there, but there's a couple really amazing songs, and it's just her experimenting and her putting out things for free that she was just doing because she just wanted to try. And I give her a lot of respect for that, and I think she's huge talent. I just wish that she would stop letting other things overshadow that.
Well, like, you know who
Yeah,
I want to do the
like
Super
getting
Bowl,
attention.
obviously.
Ooh.
Demi Lovato.
I think she would kill it.
That'd be
Demi
great.
Lovato. What is this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think
That's not.
That's
She wasn't even alive then. I don't think.
she was.
I think she's.
Oh,
I
maybe
think
not.
she's
Our
younger than.
generation.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, dude? I was thinking of like Demi Moore. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I don't know why. I
Not
said-
Ashton
Also,
Kutcher.
also not a singer.
I was like, yo, she hasn't been relevant forever.
Also,
Yeah.
Also,
I don't know.
wrong
I don't know if
person.
she could really. I don't know if she's ready for that. If I'm, I don't know. I love her. I think she's incredible as well. But
Yeah,
I
get
don't know.
Miley Cyrus. She'll like.
Well, the thing I like about like when I saw Demi live is, you know, like
Hope no one heard that.
she'll go for not like to the degree that Miley does for like the really out there kind of stuff, but like again, amazing vocal talent. Like
she's so
she
good.
will push it.
She's not always on. But,
Yeah.
But she when she is, it's amazing.
Oh no, yeah, and I mean like her shows, you know, the dancers and everything. It's a
Sheeran,
lot of really
maybe.
good choreography. and
Maroon
stuff.
5, Ed Sheeran or something like that.
I could see Maroon
You're like
5.
the third person to say Maroon 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Did someone else say that?
Maroon
Yeah,
5 is
I-
not that bad. I could go with some Maroon
Yeah.
5.
Goodbye.
Too many times
Too many
before.
times before.
Yeah.
All right, so we
Oh,
gotta
we
do our
can-
we gotta do
I
our
did
music
it spoken
picks.
word, so I mean it's really fun.
was-
Doing it.
I will.
All right, what song are you picking this week, Brendan?
Oh yeah, we're doing
Go.
I don't know.
musical pick of the week.
You guys go first.
All right.
What's your obsession right now? What's your obsession?
Oh, Palmer Squares. That's
Okay.
all I've been listening
What
to.
kind of music is that?
It's hip hop.
Okay.
Good
Brendan?
stuff.
I've been listening to like a lot of Leadbelly. It's a lot of blues and stuff like that. So check it out if you're in the mood.
Cool.
Everyone's gonna hate me. This is because the kids at my camp got it stuck in my head. "Dear Future Husband" by Meghan
No,
Trainor.
no. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I would say my
She's the bass
top two right now. Halsey is a new artist. She just released her first debut album,
She's all
and
about that,
she charted #2 on the Billboard, which is unreal for a debut album. And she's #1 on the alternative charts. I think she's awesome. I actually bought her whole album, which is pretty insane because I don't. But anyways, her whole album's amazing. If I'm gonna say to listen to a song to at least just get you into her whole funk, I'd say it'd be like "Hold Me Down," "Roman Holiday." I love "Ghost." I love
I've heard that one. That's not bad.
"New Americana" is kind of like cool anthem. I actually think you'd like that song.
always say
Actually,
that
her
about
whole album
songs
is
that I
amazing.
hate.
But I love The Weeknd as well. He just came out with a new album. If you guys haven't listened to The Hills, dude, you have to listen to it. It is
You're
such
so
a great
Gotta listen to
song.
the
You're
Hills,
so
man. You
white.
gotta listen to the Hills.
Oh my God.
No, it's really an amazing song. And The Weeknd is really, In the
God,
Night.
was looking for was
In the
basic.
Night is amazing. Acquainted is amazing. Ed Sheeran does a feature on that. Lana Del Rey does a feature on that. Labyrinth does a feature on that. Labyrinth is an incredible artist.
Yes.
That's a lot of people.
James Bay is an artist. He didn't collaborate.
We're
with
supposed to take
The Weeknd,
one
but
pick,
Sorry,
and
I'm
you
so
just
I
like
love
listen to your
music.
whole iPod
But-
selection.
That's one thing. It just has 10 people on it.
James Bay
There's
as
a lot of
well.
commas. They're all on the same song.
And-
They might
James
as well
Bay.
be. They all sound the same.
No, they
And
don't.
Kanye West.
just making a
and Kermit the
generalization.
Frog.
Statement to me.
I know.
James
Everyone's a
Bay is
boss.
amazing. He's kind of an acoustic artist who's really, really great. I actually learned of him in England, so that's wonderful. I see he's doing pretty well here. I just discovered a song by Paloma Faith called "Only Love Can
They
Hurt Like
wanted us
This."
to like leave.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But this is fun. I like this.
yeah, I think we're supposed to wrap up.
Those are really good picks.
Yes.
Everyone check them out.
Yes.
I don't know where
Are we talking about
wherever you can legally buy music. I don't know.
Yeah. Buy the music.
You
Yeah.
don't
The
because it's
internet.
all
Yeah,
on
the
YouTube.
internet.
So just
Not Taylor
youtube.com/
Swift is
The
on
thing that you're on right now instead of watching this show.
Is she really not?
No, she's not. Unless you watch her Vivo. Her
All right,
music
we're
video.
leaving.
Yeah, we're
Pretty-
done. Our
Yeah,
first
pretty good
one
first
of the
show.
year, the
Great
Royal
way to
Review.
kick off the new semester.
Stay hot, guys.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.
Are we waving? Okay.
Yeah, we're waving.
You're in England. You got to do
Put
the
up
Queen.